Hello, I'm Tom Mower, the founder and president of Sisel International. I've been manufacturing products for about 30 years, and we have one of the largest manufacturing plants in the world for making really high-performance dietary supplements and personal care products. And our mission has always been to take the latest in science and to develop the most highly advanced, powerful products that have ever been created on Earth. In a world where most products are pretty commonplace, Sisel products are extraordinarily powerful and effective. So recently I've looked into making coffee. And coffee you would think might just be coffee, but it is not. There are a lot of things involved with coffee that can make it to be a sensational, delicious tasting coffee. And now it can be a health coffee too. So as I looked at the industry and saw what they were doing, we determined that coffee is necessarily not good for you, especially the way that it's over roasted. Many good properties in coffee can actually be damaged and destroyed and become harmful to the human body. So as I researched it, I looked into the very best technology that was available to actually cook coffee rather than roast it crispy. And so I went out and purchased an infrared coffee cooker that can cook coffee to perfection, and you can bring it right to the point of where it is delicious tasting. Now, the other thing that's important is the type of coffee bean that you use. There's about 20 different grades of coffee bean, and they're from very bitter and high caffeine to the very best, which comes from Panama. And the Panamanian bouquet coffee bean has been rated as the most flavorful bean in the world for 12 consecutive years. Yes, it's expensive, but to make it, we went and bought it directly, bypassed all of the 6 or 8 middlemen that are involved in the coffee trading business, and brought the coffee bean here to our manufacturing plant and installed the most highly technologically advanced equipment to make it, to cook it to perfection. So now we have the world's best tasting coffee bean, and we cook it in this infrared roaster to perfection. And then, because the oils aren't dry and crispy, we have to cryogenically grind it. And that means we lower the temperature to about 150 degrees below zero, where even oil freezes, and then we can grind it without having to cook it dry and crispy, just like toast or bacon, which becomes actually harmful for you. When that's done, the same thing is true with coffee. But we don't do that. We're cooking it at a couple of hundred degrees less than coffee is roasted. So now we have all of those beautiful flavors and all of the powerful antioxidants and the health benefits in coffee. So now for the first time, we believe this is coffee that is good for you. Coffee that studies are showing that the coffee itself, if the factors aren't destroyed, are actually very powerful and effective to support the brain, the heart, the liver, all of the organs in the body. So now once we had the greatest coffee in the world, we designed a system to go with it to add health ingredients to make actually truly healthy coffee even more healthy. And we found out of all the plants on earth, chaga was probably the most powerful one. And so we took a fungus, an extract from chaga, and put it in it. And many coffees have got a mushroom in it now called Ganoderma. And Ganoderma is good, but chaga is 100 times more powerful than Ganoderma to support the body's immune system. And it's full of superoxide dismutase, which is an extremely important antioxidant that the human body produces itself, but you can supplement it, and those levels go down as you get older. So supplementation is so effective for anti-aging throughout the entire body. And so now with chaga, we looked, of course, we're going to put Ganoderma in it. Even though chaga is so much more effective, Ganoderma still works too. But then we looked at what other ingredients would be effective in chaga. And we took and put bacopa, an ingredient from India, which is shown to have remarkable antioxidant properties, but it's especially good for the brain. So we added bacopa extracts into it. And then we took another one called Gotu Kola, and Gotu Kola is so good for the whole cardiovascular system and the immune system support. So we put those 4 very powerful ingredients in our already healthy coffee to make it what we believe is by far the world's healthiest coffee, but with the Panama bouquet geisha coffee bean, also the most flavorful in the world.